वज़ीर ख़ारजा राशिद मेरदोव जो पाकिस्तान के दौरे पर हैं, इनकी मुश्तरका प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई और इस कॉन्फ्रेंस का अहवाल पेश खिदमत है।
We discussed a host of issues. We went through the entire gambit of things, and I'm happy to share with you that we have now a clear work plan in place on how to improve our economic relations, how to promote bilateral trade, and we've seen that there is potential there. There are many possibilities, and we agreed that one of the promoters to bilateral trade can be the forum of the Pakistan Turkmenistan Business Forum. So we've decided that this exchange will take place, and this connection between the private sectors will promote bilateral trade between our two countries. We've also discussed the possibility and agreed on the establishment of a joint working group for oil and gas. There are huge opportunities for exploration on both sides, and we can mutually benefit from this. And hopefully the first meeting of this joint working group will take place at a mutually convenient date in Islamabad. Issue of connectivity and how important connectivity is in promoting not just bilateral relations, promoting an economic interaction. We discussed how important air, road, and rail links are, and what needs to be done to link the ports of Gwadar and Turkmenbashi to enhance connectivity between the two countries. We also discussed today the possibility of a transport energy corridor. The Foreign Minister has floated this idea. I think it's a good idea, and he's suggested that they will develop a concept paper and share that concept paper with Pakistan, and we'll work on it and see what the potential is in this transport and energy corridor. But the most exciting development of today's bilateral political consultation is the Tapi gas pipeline. This project, it seems, is going to finally take off to our mutual advantage and to regional advantage. Pakistan, as everybody knows, is short of energy, and this project will help overcome our energy shortages. It's no longer a project which is just on the drawing board. We've gone beyond that, and the good news is that the engineering design has been finalized. The route survey will be finalized in a matter of weeks. The selection of vendors will take place in the next 2 months. Financing of the project, it seems, is not an issue. There's a lot of interest that this project has generated in European countries, with the Asian Development Bank, with the Islamic Development Bank, and there are many others who are willing to finance this project. This is a project which makes political sense. This is a project that makes regional sense, and this is a project that makes economic sense. And that is why you see a lot of excitement behind it, and the debt equity ratio has also been worked out as 70-30. But what excites me is that finally we have given a timeline, and this project will take off within a certain timeline. And the timeline is that, God willingly, inshallah, by October 2019, the construction of the project will begin. And the plan is that the first phase of this project is completed by 2022. These two countries, and will give a lot of confidence and a lot of promise for the future. I think this project is going to take the bilateral relations between Turkmenistan and Pakistan to a different level. I appreciate the fact that Turkmenistan has shown flexibility, and they've said it's Pakistan's decision that this four-pronged project could be a project between three countries: Turkmenistan, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. And if Pakistan is comfortable, at some stage, India can also be included. But we are not restricted to sort of India's inclusion to get the project off the ground. That, again, is a very welcome development. So, Foreign Minister, a lot more confident of our future, the strength of our future bilateral relations. Thank you.
It was a great honor for me to be received by His Excellency Mr. President of Pakistan, Mr. Arif Alvi, and His Excellency Mr. Prime Minister, Mr. Imran Khan, the Prime Minister of Pakistan. Turkmen delegation also met with ministers of finance, cultural and humanitarian cooperation between the two countries. One of the important items during bilateral discussions was partnership in the framework of international organizations, especially within the United Nations system. We will develop this dialogue by mutual support on the international initiatives of both countries.
पाकिस्तान और तुर्कमेनिस्तान के वज़ीर ख़ारजा की मुश्तरका प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस का अहवाल आपसे शेयर किया गया।